First half over second half to whatever that side to it. Simply start for that. 15 minutes before. Then, bro, a little bit here, so that is ideal time for all the stuff. Then 30 total periods. And then 31 hour break. Lunch break. From 1 to 2.
May I please, Your Lordship?
Yes.
Lordship, I beg to mention hearing item number 34 on behalf of additional AG, Mr. Gray. Lordship, may kindly list this matter after 4 weeks.
Item
34.
For
Yes.
petitioner. No objection, Lordship.
.34.
Lordship,
Yes, Lordship.
The learned government advocate seeks adjournment of the case after 2 weeks. Prayer is allowed, listed accordingly. Okay.
May I please, Your Lordship? I'd
Yes.
like to mention item 33.
Ah,
Can this matter may be listed after 3 weeks?
Your Ayim Chin,
Yes, Your Lordship.
Mr. Ayim Chin, the learned counsel for the petitioner seeks adjournment of the case for 2 weeks. Prayer is allowed, listed accordingly.
Much obliged, Your Lord.
Okay. Sit down. Yes, Mr. City.
May I place your lordship? In terms of the order passed by your lordship on 23/5/2023, my learned friend has filed the affidavit
23/5.
today. I have just received a copy today. So let it be on Monday, lordship.
Your affidavit in
Let me
opposition.
go through that.
Additional affidavit, my lord.
Additional affidavit.
Yes, ma'am.
And ma'am, you?
She is for the petitioner.
I'm for the petition.
Okay.
Let it be on Monday as first item, lordship.
What is the matter about?
It's appointment on the basis of land ownership, lordship. That is the claim made by the petition.
Who is in service? You-
Nobody is, I'm in service,
You are in service.
lordship.
Mr. City Jimmy. The learned counsel for the.
Private
senior
respondent.
counsel for the
Respondent
private
number 5.
respondent, assisted by Mr. Ayim Chin. Submits that he may be allowed a week's time to go through the additional affidavit filed by the state respondents. Prayer is allowed, listed after a week.
Obliged.
Much obliged. Who is for the petitioner?
May please your lordship. Your lordship, I on behalf of my senior, Mr. Gauhati. He is in traffic jam, so if this item can come up later.
Revised list.
Please, your lordship.
Yes.
Your lordship, I'm mentioning on behalf of the counsel for the petitioner. If 2 weeks time may be given, your lordship, we are yet to file a reply.
Your lordship, here, I filed my affidavit of opposition in the month of November, your lordship. And since then, they've been seeking time, your lordship.
The petitioner is given the last chance to file affidavit in reply. It is made clear that if no affidavit in reply is filed on the next day, the matter shall be heard without the reply affidavit from the petitioner. Okay.
Much
Please,
obliged. May I please, your lordship.
Yes.
Lordship, I mentioned on behalf of additional chief Mr. Kure. Lordship, may kindly list this matter on 15 June for admission hearing.
Pleadings are complete.
Lordship,
MS Ichano, the learned government advocate submits that pleadings are completed and therefore the matter can be listed for hearing. Listed for hearing in the usual course.
I pledge.
May I please the lordship?
Yes.
Lordship, signature is awaited, lordship. So a week's time may be granted, lordship. I have sent for betting, lordship.
Mr. V. Jamoni, the learned government advocate, submits that the affidavit in opposition has been sent for waiting
Lordship.
and therefore seeks for a week's time to
Lordship.
file the affidavit in opposition. Prayer is allowed, listed after a week. Okay.
Obliged.
May I please, Lordship?
Yes.
Lordship, we are for respondent number 5. We have been implemented as a performer respondent, and we have been also newly engaged. So
Item, this respondent number,
5. Performer respondent.
who is for the state? Yes.
Also, you have to file, your lordship.
You file your affidavit.
No, your lordship, I'm also here to file.
3 weeks time may be granted to file the affidavit in opposition.
Who is the main party?
Lordship, here, state will be.
Your lordship, here, actually, the,
Here, Lordship, we are aggrieved by the order passed by the Lokayukta, Lordship. However, it was given to the Lokayukta by the direction of the state, Lordship. Lordship, here,
What matter did the Lokayukta decide?
Lordship, here, The Lokayukta has passed an order accusing the petitioner of forgery, Lordship, forging her regularization order, Lordship. So after this order was passed, the petitioner's service has become redundant, Lordship. So that is why the petitioner is here.
Petitioner's service was terminated.
No, she has already retired, Lordship. Only after her retirement, Lordship, this order came into
Oh,
so Lordship, after that, after this order was passed, her service has become redundant, Lordship. So that's why she has approached this honorable court. So
Lordship,
Lokayukta is also
whether
required to.
She retired before or after the order was passed?
After Lordship, if I may, apologies, Lordship. Lordship, after her retirement, Lordship, this order was passed after her retirement, Lordship. This was passed in 17/9/2020.
So what is your grievance?
Lordship, since now her service has become redundant, Lordship, it's affecting her.
I didn't get you. Redundant in a sense, service has become redundant in a sense.
Lordship, since the order says that her regularization order, it was forged, Lordship. So the department
So whether
has,
actually on the basis of the order passed by the Lok Ayukta, the department has terminated her service.
yes,
or-
Lordship. She has retired, Lordship. However, since
Her
this,
pensionary benefits.
yes, Lordship, it's
these are
affecting her. Yes,
So
Lordship.
let's say that. Okay, so but are equally necessary party.
yes, Lordship, actually, the petitioner in this matter, she was, she had two appointment orders issued on the same date and by the same appointing authority. So the investigation, so the complaint was filed before her retirement from the service,
Okay,
and the investigation also took place. But the order was passed post, retirement.
post retirement.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, file your affidavit.
Okay.
File your
For the
affidavit.
respondent number 4.
Who is for? Who is respondent for?
Or is the person who made the complaint, Lordship, the private respondent.
Okay, okay. Okay. Will it be necessary for you to file affidavit?
Lordship, they have been seeking time
No,
and again.
R4, learned counsel for R4. Will it be necessary for you to file affidavit?
Lordship, yes.
Or you will leave it to the state and the Lok Ayukta?
I may be allowed to file, Lordship.
Lordship, she's the complainant.
That's
yeah.
what, but actually like, you have acted on her complaint.
Yes.
That's why.
Lordship.
Whether you are still interested to file an affidavit and to contest the case.
Yes, Lordship.
Okay, okay. MS Inauli, the learned government advocate for the state respondents. Mr. So-and-so for the respondent number, learned counsel for the respondent
R.
number 4,
Almati Jamir.
and Mr. So-and-so, your good name, please.
Mine,
Yes.
R. Almati Jamir.
Mr. So-and-so, learned counsel for the respondent number 5. 6 for 3 weeks' time to file counter affidavit. Where is allowed? Listed after 3 weeks.
Lordship, this is interim, if the interim may
Yes, the
continue.
interim order passed earlier shall continue till the next returnable date.
Obliged, Lordship.
May I please, your lordship?
Yes.
Your lordship, here I have sought for clarification and I am yet to receive those. So kindly grant me another 3 weeks.
Yes, what is the, on 23rd also you were given,
Yes, your lordship.
what is the clarification you are supposed to seek?
Whether with regard to the status of the ex gratia, whether it was given or not to the petitioners, to the nominee. Your lordship, just yesterday I received a letter from the department. They have sought the they have forwarded the matter to the PNR.
What is your prayer, ma'am?
Your Lordship, I'm seeking for ex gratia and extraordinary family pension.
Ex gratia and extraordinary
Yes,
family
Your
pension.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Whether you have received the ex gratia?
No, your
You have
lordship.
not received.
Yes, your lordship. That's why, your lordship, I'm praying for payment.
Whether there is any policy of the government. To pay
Yes,
you
your
ex
lordship, there
gratia.
is. Yes, your lordship.
There is. Where is that policy?
With regard to extraordinary family pension.
Ex gratia, ex gratia.
My lord. Your lordship, may kindly come to page number 24 of my petition. Paragraph 24. May I read out, your lordship? By notification number such and such dated 2/8/2022 issued by the Under Secretary to the Government of Nagaland under subject liberalized pensionary awards in the case of death, disability in certain circumstances and special benefits in cases of death and disability in service, payment of ex gratia lump sum compensation to families of government civil employee, lordship.
Let us read the notification.
Yes, your lordship.
Where is that notification? Your annexure to
Page number 112. Annexure
104.
22. This is the notice issued by the Department of Personal Administrative Branch, your lordship.
I'm not getting anything from this.
And in annexure 22.
Yes, MSIME, whether this notification issued by the central government is applicable to the state employees.
Your lordship will find it in annexure 21, page 81, your lordship.
I'm asking you.
Your lordship, with regard to ex gratia, the state will be having.
Whether 104, page 104. Can be made applicable to the state government employees. This order applies to central government employees governed by the CCS pension rules. See your page 105. It starts with that line. That is why I'm asking this state government. Whether it is OM, 2nd September 2008. Will apply to the state government employees.
Your lordship, this will be applicable in the state. The CCS pension rule.
You read 105. This order applied to central government employees. Don't submit blindly. You may fall in your own trap.
But then your lordship, CCS pension rules 1972 is applicable to the state.
Then if you say so,
That's your lordship.
give pensionary benefits to the petitioner. Why dispute?
Your lordship, that's why the department has written to the AG just yesterday only to inquiry about the status report of the ex gratia in regarding to petitioner's case.
No, what about pensionary? Ex gratia and pension benefits are different.
They're not claiming for pensionary benefits. Your
No,
Lordship.
she says, what is
No,
your
your
prayer?
lordship, if
Let's,
in the prayer,
let's see your prayer in the petition.
Page number 31.
Grand pensionary Array, madam, you are not reading the case and just coming. You see 2 and 3. Rare 2 and 3.
yes, your lordship.
Then
Petitioner is seeking for extraordinary family pension and ex gratia only, not. family
that's
pension, Your
why.
Lordship.
extraordinary family pension and ex gratia, so she is entitled. Whether she is entitled to this 2 and 3.
That's why, your lordship, the department has put up the query before the AG.
What is AG got? It has to be processed from your end.
It was processed, your lordship.
It was processed.
Yes, your lordship.
Have you filed your affidavit?
Yes, your lordship.
Okay.
Now
So what was the clarification?
the clarification was your lordship, paragraph 5 of my affidavit, the last,
Of your affidavit?
yes, the last paragraph.
Affidavit in opposition?
Yes, your lordship, paragraph 5. The last paragraph, your lordship, the matter has been put up before the government for advice and necessary action. Decision
Paragraph.
5, page 3.
This is. That bit because yes, read your para 5.
Yeah, the last paragraph, your lordship, the matter has been put up before the government for advice and necessary.
Which affidavit are you reading?
Your lordship,
Affidavit 1 to 9,
Yes, your
respondent 1 to
lordship.
9.
Yes, your lordship. Page 3.
Your page 3.
Yes, your lordship.
The last para is department, the matter has been put
Yes.
up.
Before the government for
From
advice
the-
and necessary action, decision will be taken as per the advice received. Here, your lordship.
You read your paragraph. The department having learned that the petitioner has remarried.
Yes,
Something
your
like that.
lordship. Yes, your lordship.
Uh,
The department having learned that the petitioner has remarried after the death of his late husband and in view of the foresaid rules, the department for consideration of the petitioner's case is written to the government on different occasions seeking clarification as to whether petitioner is entitled for ex gratia payment and extraordinary family pensions after her remarriage, with further request to take up the matter with the PNR department and to issue necessary orders. From the side of the department, the matter has been put up before the government for necessary advice and action. Decision will be taken as per the advice received. Your lordship, with other benefits, the nominee in the service book was the mother of the deceased.
Ah.
So she was, all benefits has been released to her except ex gratia and extraordinary family pension. Even if they are entitled, the nominee will be entitled, not the petitioner, your lordship. Because in the service book, the nominee is the mother.
so the clarification was whether the nominee or the petitioner is entitled. What was the clarification in that regard?
Yes, your lordship, whether ex gratia and extraordinary family pension will be released to the nominee or to the petitioner, if in case it has not been released.
Okay. So, ma'am, there is a dispute with regard to your
No,
claim.
your lordship, I was never remarried, your lordship.
They're saying you're remarried.
No, your lordship. Not remarried, your lordship. It doesn't reflected remarried, but your lordship, I was never remarried. Your lordship may kindly come to Annexure 16, page 87 of my petition, your lordship.
Just wait.
This is a marriage certificate, non-remarriage certificate.
The nominee is still alive.
Yes, your lordship.
When the nominee is still alive, ma'am, what is your right?
Your lordship, I'm challenging the impugned communication letter where it has been stated that the wife has been remarried, your lordship. Now, your lordship,
But what is
The-
your prayer? Extraordinary pension?
yes, your lordship, and also I'm challenging this impugned communication letter, your lordship, page number 86, annex to 15.
Let us see your prayer first.
Yes, my lord. Impugned communication letter dated 26/27, only to the extent Srimati Alamlajang had been remarried, should not be quashed and set aside, and after quashing, direct the respondent authority to, number 2, grant the petitioner extraordinary family pension from 27/12/1984.
No, when the nominee is still alive,
Yes, my lord.
whether you have a right to seek this relief. Let us assume that your first prayer has been granted.
My lord,
Srimati Alamlachang has been remarried.
my lord.
Let us say that that has been quashed.
Yes, lord.
Let us assume.
My lord, my lord.
But whether, when the nominee is alive, whether you are entitled to prayer 2 and 3. When the nominee is still alive, are you entitled?
Yes, lordship, the
How?
memorandum, your lordship. As per the office notification, your lordship.
That is for the nominees. You are not the nominee.
My lord.
You are gate crushing and coming in between. Okay, what was the instructions, Ms. Abitoli? Have you received the instructions?
No, your lordship, I just received a letter from the department stating that they have put up the query before the AG. To give the status report of the.
Yeah, I think instead of actually coming to the pertinent point, I think even the state government is hovering around. Maybe the question of remarriage is also there. But when the nominee is alive,
Yes, your lordship.
whether the petitioner can claim this pensionary benefits and ex gratia.
Your lordship, succession certificate has been issued in my name. So definitely, your lordship.
When the nominee, how you got the succession certificate? That is the question again. When the nominee is alive, was the nominee notified? Was the nominee notified before issuing succession certificate to you? Okay, we will adjudicate all this during the hearing, but let us see that letter. Let us see that letter. MS. AIME. The learned government advocate has placed a copy of the letter dated 7/6/2023, written by the accounts officer, PHQ Kohima, Nagaland Kohima, to the accountant general, Nagaland Kohima, seeking information on the status as to whether any payment of family pension and death come retirement gratuity to the family nominee, to the family/nominee of late constable REGTL. I think this is regimental number REGTL. Stop. Number 531. B Yangbo Chang has been made. So the report has been sought in connection with the present case. So in that view of the matter, MSAIME, the learned government advocate, shall place the necessary instructions before this court within a period of on or before the next date fixed, listed after 2 weeks. We will place this on record,
Yes,
or you will require it.
you can place it on record, Your Lordship.
You will require
I'll take a photocopy later.
a photocopy of the letter dated 7 June 2023 shall be placed on record.
Obliged, Madam.
May I please, my lord,
Yes.
my lord, by order dated 16/5/23 lordship. This honorable court is gracious enough to grant us last chance to file affidavit lordship. Lordship, I have sent a reminder letter on 17 May 23 lordship, and I have received the instruction, and accordingly, I have sent it for waiting lordship. Lordship, may I please grant a fixed time lordship. I have sent it for waiting lordship. After sending the reminder on letter dated 17 May 23 lordship, I have received the instruction lordship. And accordingly, I have sent it for to get the necessary signature lordship from the undersigned lordship.
It's not required of any other. This already let that change. This one, I want that.
Yes, Mr. Comfort.
Your lordship, if that is the case, then let this be the last and final chance. And in case it is not filed on the returnable date, then the matter be disposed of.
Lordship.
By the order dated 24/4/2023. The state respondents was given the final chance for filing the affidavit in opposition, failing which it was ordered that the matter will be considered as per the documents available. Stop. Thereafter, by the order dated 16/5/2023, the state was again given an opportunity to file the affidavit in opposition, failing which it was ordered that necessary orders will be passed on the next day.
Lordship.
Stop. Today, when the matter is listed, Mr. V. Jimomi, the learned government advocate, submits that the affidavit has been sent to the department for waiting,
Lordship.
and therefore the affidavit will be filed within a week's
Lordship.
time from today.
Lordship.
Stop. The government is given a week's time
Lordship.
to file the affidavit in opposition. Failing which
Lordship,
on the
Right.
next date fixed, necessary orders will be passed
No.
against the government.
Lordship.
Be careful.
Lordship.
I'm recording all this because if on the next date you don't,
Lordship.
then the order may fall on your head.
Yes.
Listed after a week.
Right.
Remember?
May I please, my lord?
Yes.
Lordship,
Two. What is this, young or what?
Lordship, today I'm not feeling well. I have a fever, so I pray that it may be listed.
You are for the
I am for the British.
petitioner.
Yes.
So,
So,
and who is for the other side?
Mr. Moa Imson. Moa Imson. Tomorrow or next week, anytime. Lordship. Today I'm not feeling well, Lordship.
Are you sure? Next week?
Yes, yes. But, Moa,
Inform moi.
Lordship.
Okay,
Lordship.
and this court is taking note of this order
Lordship.
next week, okay?
Madam.
On the prayer of the learned counsel for the parties. Listed on, give a date.
anything, Lordship. Ito ko yung mga lahat. June. We made this. Okay.
Listing around 20. 20,
20.
Okay.
okay, listed on 26/2023.
Mas wala sila siya.
May I please, my lord?
Yes,
Lordship, on the last occasion, I sought time on the ground that I need some clarifications from the
Yes.
department, your lordship. I have received those clarifications, your lordship. So if 2 weeks' time can be granted to me to file my counter affidavit, your lordship.
May it please lordship,
Yes.
Let it be the last chance granted to them because they've
Okay.
seen them on the last 6 or 7 occasions.
Mr. N. Angami, the Leonard Senior Government Advocate, submits that he has received the clarifications from the department, and therefore he requires 3 weeks' time to file the affidavit in opposition. Prayer is allowed, listed after 3 weeks. Mr. N. Angami, the Leonard Senior Government Advocate, shall make an endeavor to file the affidavit in opposition on the next 3 weeks.
Deeply obliged, pleasure.
Yes.
May I please, my lord. Lordship, I'm still yet to comply with the order dated 23/5/2023 for the implement of the Office of the Accountant General, Kohima. Lordship, and I filed my implement application only yesterday, so if this matter can become.
Yes. What is your submission?
Lordship,
Only yesterday, what?
Lordship, for implement of the Office of the Accountant General, as per the order dated 23/5/2023, I was directed. I'm yet to comply with that order.
Okay. You file your affidavit.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Yes, when can you file?
Yesterday, Lordship.
You have filed,
Yes, Lordship.
you have filed
Yes, Lordship.
application for implement.
Yes, Lordship.
Yes. What is the affidavit?
Lordship,
Oh, what is that? You have filed IA.
yes, Lordship. For the implement of the Office of the Accountant General, Kohima, Nagaland.
So what is to be done? Do you know the IA number?
No, Lordship.
List the case along with the application for implement. You take steps with the registry
Yes,
Okay.
Lordship.
on Monday.
Much obliged.
May I please, the lordship?
Yes.
My lord, as directed by honor, on 9/5/2023, I'm yet to receive the status report of the petitioner case. So kindly allow me 3 weeks time. my lord.
What is your case?
My lord,
What is
here-
your case, Mr. Tongpo?
This is, the petitioners are lab technicians. Your Lordship.
Lab technicians.
Yes, lab technicians, they were appointed as lab technicians after interview by the police department, but because of non-availability of posts of lab technicians, they were appointed as constables cheating. Then subsequently.
How were they appointed as lab assistant when there was no post?
Your Lordship, the hospitals, the police hospitals required lab assistance, so interview was conducted.
Without the post,
Yes, so they were appointed as constables, GD. But then to serve as lab technicians, Your Lordship. So subsequently, we asked for, since others who were subsequently appointed were appointed as lab technicians, we also asked for that our post be converted to lab technicians. Then what happened? The department decided to promote us. To
promote you.
Yes, Your Lordship. Promote.
You were appointed
Because
without a post, again promotion.
we were appointed as constables, Your Lordship. So
Very interesting.
it's the wisdom of the, it is the wisdom
So
of
you
the
were
department.
promoted. You were promoted from
No, not
constable,
promoted
you were promoted from constable to?
to NAC. That was the order given, but subsequently again,
But
They
your lab
decided-
assistant remained the same.
yes. Then what happened? We have filed this for enforcement of the order that has come out, notification with regard to promoting us to NAC. So now they are in the process of their submission before this honorable court is that our matter is being considered. We have processed it and now it is in the
Okay.
process of being considered. So we have been waiting
You-
all along.
The order was issued
Yes,
for your promotion,
yes.
but you were not promoted.
No,
That's strange. Your case is very strange.
yes.
You,
Your
you
Lordship.
were appointed, you were appointed to a post of lab assistant. There was no post of lab assistant.
Yes,
You were promoted to the post of Nike. You were not promoted.
promotion order was issued in respect of a few of us, then because of complaint from the commandants. It was
Mr.
withdrawn.
Diba, so what steps you are taking?
My lord, in the last occasion, I have submitted one letter, that is 14/4/2023. I have already placed before the court.
Okay,
And there it clearly says that the matter has been sent for proposal.
the proposal.
Proposal has been sent, yes, for creation of post. So it is under process, my lord.
Okay.
So it will take time, so kindly grant 4 weeks time, my lord.
Okay. Proposal for 9 supernumerary posts.
Yes, my lord.
That means your promotion, this is 9 supernumerary posts of Nike.
No, lab technician, my lord. For the post of lab technician.
They have been changing their position every now and then.
And
But anyway, even if-
as per this letter, there
Yes.
was no post at all. There was no post at
There
all.
was no posts, but they appointed us. Because they required our services. And that was also after following a normal process. That
Yes,
is,
because this letter states creation of supernumerary post. So it means there is no post. And only now they are actually sending the proposal
yes,
to create the post personal to you. So it may take time,
it will
but
take
you
time.
will have to bear it. It
Your
will take
Lordship,
time.
We have been pursuing this for several years now, Your Lordship. And they were, because of our genuine grievances, the department has also decided to give us a promotion. So we were not satisfied with the promotion. We wanted the lab technicians. But then subsequently, they said promotion will be given, so all right. Then we waited for a long time for the promotion,
I
again
think,
it was,
you were taken for a
denied.
ride.
yes.
You were nicely taken for a ride. Without post, you were appointed to lab technician.
yes.
Without post, you were promoted to Nike. And now only when the government realized their mistake, they're actually coming before this court, seeking for time,
Yes,
stating that they are proposing to create supernumerary post. So you give them time, you give them time, okay? What was the last order?
At least a status report with five, your lordship, on the next returnable date.
What is that letter dated, Mr. Tiba? This is 14,
14/4/2023.
14/4. On the next date fixed, Mr. E. Tibapom, the learned government advocate, will furnish the status report on the proposal of the government for creation of 9 supernumerary posts of tab lab technician, as conveyed by the letter dated 14/4/2023. Listed after 4 weeks. At least you actually furnish the status report.
Okay. my lord.
Okay, you
Okay,
furnish
my-
the status report
Yes, my lord.
so that at least to show the genuineness of your intention that you are proposing to create the post to accommodate the petitioner.
Okay, my lord.
Okay,
Okay, my lord.
okay,
Much obliged.
yes. Listed after 4 weeks, okay? Yes, Mr. Vijamomi.
May I please your lordship, on 3rd May, I have filed the affidavit in opposition lordship.
Good.
Yes.
Lordship, I'm for the petitioner in this.
Yes, yes. What is your case, ma'am? What is your case?
Oh, your lordship, I'm for the petitioner representing the local traders union supermarket Kohima.
Oh, what is that?
Lordship, the subject matter in this instant case is regarding the prompt reconstruction of the supermarket building, which situates at the heart of Kohima town. So during the reconstruction of the supermarket, an MOU was signed between the deputy commissioner representing the state and the local traders union. So now, your lordship, after 19 years of waiting, the supermarket building has finally set to completion. However, the local traders union are aggrieved that the deputy commissioner has not complied with the MOU and has treated the MOU with as
What
empty
is the
formalities.
condition of the MOU the deputy commissioner has to honor?
Your lordship, the MOU, it
Just
was
give me in gist.
laid down in 5 terms and conditions.
Yes, what are the terms?
And there are 2 crucial terms and conditions. One is
Okay.
that after the completion of the supermarket building,
Okay.
the rooms will be automatically allotted to the previous tenants of the supermarket building. Again, another crucial terms is that after construction, there will be a committee. They will constitute a management committee for the selection of the tenants, previous tenants, calling of the previous tenants and selection of the previous tenants. But after completion, after the supermarket building was completed, a public notice was issued in the newspaper. And the local traders are not at all aware about the public notice also. And they were not
What does
informed
the
about
public notice say?
calling of the previous supermarket tenants, giving 15 days, your lordship. However, the local traders union are not at all aware. And
You
since
don't read
there is a,
newspapers?
yes, your lordship.
You don't read newspapers?
No, your lordship, but as per the MOU,
Was it published in the newspaper, the notice?
yes, as per the
Okay.
public notice. But
Okay.
since the local traders union, they have signed an MOU with the deputy commissioner, they are, no formal notice has been given prior that, your lordship. And they are aggrieved that this MOU was treated as an empty formalities, your lordship.
What did the notice say, which was published in the paper?
Your lordship, may I read?
Yes, please, yes, please.
This is to inform all the previous tenants of supermarket complex that there will be a physical verification. This is another, this is to inform all the previous tenants of supermarket complex to produce documents, receipt, challan to support claim for allotment of shops, stalls at the supermarket complex.
All are directed to submit the same within 15 days. And this is issued by the Administrator Kohima Municipal Council and not from the domain of the Deputy Commissioner also, Your Lordship.
Okay,
And this was issued on 4th November 2020, Your Lordship.
so why are you not complying with that?
Your Lordship, the MOU, this has taken its part and parcel of the agreement between the Deputy Commissioner.
Who runs the KMC now?
Lordship, the KMC, it's under the domain of the Deputy Commissioner.
Ah, that's what.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Okay, the KMC means the deputy commissioner has issued that notice.
Yes, it was true, but it
So
was
why-
through the
why-
administrator.
Why
of
have
the
you
commu-
not taken steps?
Yes,
in terms
Your
of-
Lordship, we have taken steps, Your Lordship. Since we are aggrieved with this public notice, we have sent a representation also. But-
Why are you aggrieved by this public notice? Why?
Lordship, we are aggrieved because they have,
Let's see that public notice. Let us see which page.
okay, Your Lordship. Your Lordship may kindly turn to page 59, annexure L. Your Lordship, this is the
No,
list.
this is continuation, but which is the first page of the notification? Is it page 58?
44, Your Lordship. Page 44, annexure D.
Page 44.
Yes, Your Lordship.
And you are aggrieved by this?
Yes, Your Lordship, because
How?
Your Lordship, as per the MOU, it is clearly written that a committee will be instituted also. But now the local traders union, they are not even aware of the how and on what grounds the new formation
No,
of
the
constitution.
MOU, in the MOU, it was decided that the completed building will be given to the all shop owners,
Yes, to the previous
to
tenants.
the previous tenants.
Yes, 67 tenants are there. Your Lordship.
So this notice actually is to inform all the previous tenants to produce documents.
Yes, Your Lordship, but no prior information has been given, so
No,
it is
this-
not
this-
possible on the part of the local traders union to inform all the 67 members, and this very reason has been given in the representation, because some of the local traders.
So what is the status now? What is the status of the building, whether you have been accommodated?
No, Your Lordship,
Who has been accommodated?
it has been vacant till now.
It is
It's
vacant
been
till
2
now.
years. Yes, Your Lordship.
So you approach this administrator.
Yes, Your Lordship, we have approached,
Yes,
but
as per this notice,
selection has been done. Your Lordship, selection has been done.
selection
Some,
and,
yes,
okay, selection has been done and
under,
the all occupants, they have been denied.
No.
Some of the all occupants, they have been denied.
Your Lordship, may kindly turn to page 59.
Yes,
I'll-
yes. So these are the,
Yes, Your Lordship, these are the 1 to 48. And when we go through these names, only 9 names of the local traders are union are their previous local tenants, whereas the list of previous, and they have written in this page that list of previous tenants of supermarket Kohima present for physical verification. They have stated that list of previous tenants. However, in this 1 to 48 list of tenants, only 9 of the local traders union names are here.
so
Except,
local traders union comprises the all tenants.
yes, Your Lordship, yes, Your Lordship.
And so what you mean to say is that this list comprises, most of the names comprises new tenants.
Yes, maybe new tenants, Your Lordship.
Maybe, how can you say that?
Your Lordship,
How can you?
so,
say that?
Your Lordship, our prayer is that proper verification may be given, and as per MOU, 67 tenants may be given the right to continue with their source of income in that new constructed building.
See, madam, as per this notice, all tenants are informed. Correct?
Yes, Your
You are
Lordship.
informed to approach the authorities with your documents. Why don't
Yes,
you
Your
do
Lordship.
that?
Your Lordship, we have also submitted the documents of the 67 tenants to the, while placing our representation letter before the DC.
So what is the outcome?
Your Lordship, our first representation was not replied. Again, after submitting our second representation along with the list of 67 previous tenants. And again, another,
And madam, one
Yes,
very
Your
important thing,
yes, Your Lordship.
whether your local traders union supermarket Kohima is a registered body,
Yes, Your Lordship.
it's
Yes,
a
Your-
registered body.
yes, Your Lordship.
So let us see your registration. Okay, certificate of registration. Okay. It is expired.
No, Your Lordship.
It has been renewed. No. Has it been renewed?
Your Lordship, I have to take some information for that, Your Lordship.
If it is not renewed,
Your Lordship, I will seek
let
that
the
information.
individual shop owners, let them file this petition. Because if it is not renewed, you are no longer a registered trade union. Correct?
Your Lordship, I
But-
may be allowed to seek that information, Your Lordship.
As Lordship has rightly pointed out, Lordship, before going
You
to
were,
the.
you were waiting to jump on that.
Yes, Lordship. Lordship, I have, in fact, I have filed an affidavit in opposition with regard to maintainability of the present writ petition, Lordship, on 4 grounds, Lordship.
Yes.
One on locus standi, Lordship. And secondly, they have suppressed the material fact, Lordship.
Okay.
On the fact that, Lordship, they have registered in the year 2006, Lordship. However,
2006.
2006,
Yes.
Lord, as per the Society Registration Act,
Yes.
Lordship. And that has not been renewed till that, Lordship. And that we have specifically stated in our affidavit, Lordship. If my lord may kindly come to my affidavit in opposition
Yes.
filed on 3rd May 2023,
What
Lordship.
do you sound?
Lordship, here I have specifically raised a preliminary objection, Lordship, with regard to the maintainability of the present
Yes.
petition, as Lordship has rightly pointed out, Lordship. Lordship, if I may allow to read, Lordship.
Yeah.
Affidavit in opposition, paragraph 2. I may allow to read, Lordship. That before answering to the averment made by the petitioners in the present writ petition, the deponent begged to raise preliminary objection with regard to maintainability of the writ petition inter alia on the following ground, Lordship. A, that in paragraph 3 of the writ petition, it is stated as under that a local trader union supermarket of Kohima, in brevity LTUSMK, district in the state of Nagaland is a recognized registered society and holds a genuine certificate of the registration number as NHRS 4541, issued by dated Kohima 10/2/2006 from the competent authority. Unlike in the plain file under the code of CPC, in a writ petition under Article 226 of the Constitution of India, not only the facts but also the evidence in proof of such facts needs to be pleaded and annexed to the petition. However, no documents in support of the fact that a petitioner is a registered association having a valid registration certificate is annexed to the writ petition. It is pertinent to state herein that the additional secretary to the government of Nagaland and ex-officio registered of the society Nagaland informed the administrator, Kohima Municipal Council, KMC in brevity, in pursuance of letter dated 3/11/2022. We have also seek a clarification from the said registration society, register of society, Lordship, and that the LTUSMK was registered under the Home Department in the year 2006. However, the society has not been renewed after its registration. Therefore, it has become invalid in accordance to the Section 3A of the Society Registration, Nagaland Third Amendment Act 2008. It is a settled principle of law that a writ can be filed only by a duly registered association. As the petitioners have not renewed after its registration, the instant petition is not maintainable. B, that the writ petition in its present form is also not maintainable at the instance of the petitioner number 2, 3, and 4, inasmuch as the affidavit accompanying the writ petition has been signed by petitioner number 1, who has no locus to file the writ petition without the valid registration certificate. There are no more association lordship. And along with that, I have also annexed the Society Registration Act of 2008 and notification lordship, notification 28/6/2013 lordship. C lordship, that the writ petition suffers from non-joinder of the necessary party, that is a home commissioner to the government of Nagaland lordship. And D lordship, the petitioner along with 3 other states that they are the president and the members of the local traders union supermarket Kohima. The president and the members are fully aware that their association has not been renewed. It is ascertained that the petitioners has suppressed the material facts that the association has no legal entity to file before the honorable court, as they are not an aggrieved person, lordship. Lordship, before going into the merit of the case, lordship, we have raised a preliminary objection, lordship, with regard to the maintainability of the present writ petition.
Yes,
lordship.
madam, I think there is some serious lapses. Because certificate of registration was issued on 10/2/2006
Lordship,
and its validity was up to
as per the registration act, that is 2 years, lordship.
2 years.
If lordship, that I have
And-
also
and-
annexed the Society Registration Act, which is at page 21 of my affidavit in opposition, lordship. If lordship may kindly turn to page 23, lordship. The relevant. Page 23 of my affidavit, lordship. Page 23. It starts from 21. Relevant portion will be at page 23, lordship, section 3A, lordship.
Certificate of registration issued under section 3 shall remain valid for a period of 2 years from the date of issue of this, and a certificate of registration issued before the commencement of this act. When was this act commenced?
To 25 to.
This is it shall come into force when? At once. Received the 25/2/2009.
2009.
25/2/2009, and this is 2006. Okay. So, and a certificate of registration issued before the commencement of this act shall be valid for 2 years from the date of commencement of this act.
Lordship. The act itself is very clear, lordship.
So the validity period will be up to 2011,
Lordship.
11 from
Lordship.
2009.
Lordship.
25 to 2009, 25 to 2010, 25 to 2011.
Lord.
Certificate of registration issued before the coming into force of this act shall be valid for 2 years with effect from the date this act comes into force.
Lordship.
Yes, ma'am. So,
Your Lordship, regarding this, an opportunity to be heard may be given. to
yes,
Your Lordship.
definitely, definitely. You just take care of this.
Yes,
You just take care of this because your petitioners are all president of local traders union,
Lordship.
the treasurers of local traders union, the general secretary of local traders union, and senior member of local traders union. So all these persons, they have filed this petition in the entire entity of local traders union.
Lordship.
And your local trader union's registration certificate. This, what I see is that it is no more valid. So you take care of this, we'll give you time,
Yes, your
but
lordship.
I think you will have to overcome this hurdle.
Yes,
If
your
not, you will have to withdraw this and then individual application petitions has to be filed. If you are still agreeing.
yes, your lordship. Your lordship, time may be given.
Yes, okay, we'll give time, we'll give time. The MS so-and-so, the learned counsel for the petitioner is given, is allowed 2 weeks' time to seek necessary instructions. Where is that? On the validity of the certificate of registration issued in the name of the petitioners, issued in the name of Local Traders Union Supermarket Kohima on 10/2/2026. Listed after 2 weeks. You're giving
Late
you 2 weeks. You seek instructions. Okay.
Yeah,
Yes,
your
ma'am.
lordship.
What is this?
Your lordship, kindly allow the matter to be listed after 2 weeks as the counsel for the petitioner is indisposed.
What is the matter about?
Your lordship, I'm appearing on behalf of the counsel for the petitioner. I'm not in this case.
You are an associate.
No, your lordship.
Who is the counsel for the petitioner?
Anula LKR.
Pardon?
Anula LKR.
Next time, if he is to entrust, she is to entrust you. Tell her to at least give you the gist of the case.
Yes, your lordship.
Okay,
Yes, your lordship.
next time we will not allow adjournment unless something is said about the case. Okay,
Yes, your lordship.
MS so-and-so,
Your lordship, in the meantime, if I might be allowed to file an additional affidavit.
additional affidavit to,
My affidavit in opposition, your lordship. I received some documents yesterday, your lordship.
you want to file additional affidavit?
Yes, your lordship, to place those documents on record.
MS so-and-so. The learned counsel makes a mention on behalf of whom? Miss,
Remboni. Anula LKR on behalf of.
Miss so-and-so. The counsel for the petitioner. And seeks adjournment of the case for 2 weeks. Stop. MSAIME, the learned government advocate, also seeks for 2 weeks' time to file additional affidavit incorporating certain documents relevant for the case. Where is allowed, listed after 2 weeks. Yes, what is this?
No, please, lordship.
Yes,
Lordship, in item number 18,
item number,
18. WBC 192 of TD
this
22.
is 15. This is the item starting from 15,
Lordship.
15 to
25.
25.
Lordship, here we have filed our wakalat nama for respondent
In item, are you appearing in all the cases?
only in item number 18, lordship.
18. 18. Okay,
Here today we have filed wakalat nama for private respondent 5 to 94, lordship. 5 to 93, lordship. 194.
Okay,
So Lordship, if 3 weeks may be granted to file our affidavit, Lordship.
Mr. Enagami, why, what is this case about and why
Lordship, in fact,
same petitioner?
yes. In all the matters, Your Lordship, I'm just appearing for respondent number 1. And I think,
Lordship, I'm
Mr.
appearing for the
Deep-
department.
yes, TB Jamil.
Here, the petitioners are challenging the appointment order of the private respondent in all the cases.
Victor appointment, Your Lordship.
Pardon?
Constable.
Pardon?
Victor appointment of constables.
Backdoor.
Yes.
Lordship, let it come on affidavit. We will file our, we have not filed our affidavit yet. We have received our instructions, but we are seeking more clarification from the department,
You are
for department,
in all the cases.
Lordship.
What is the respondent number?
2 to 5.
2,
5.
2 to 5.
2 to 5, but in some cases it's 2 to 4
Okay, for the status,
for
For
a
the department.
department,
for the
yes.
department, and Mr. Nangami for all the, for the respondent number 1.
For one in all the cases, in all the cases.
For state.
And who are for the other respondents in item 15, 16, 17, 19?
Please, Lordship, I'm appearing on behalf of my senior Moa Jamir.
In which
Uh,
item?
In the item number WPC 193 and WPC 195.
One WPC
Item number 19 and 21.
19 and 21 for respondent number
7 to 54 and WPC number 193.
7 to 54 and
8 to 94 and WPC 195. Lordship.
WPC 195,
Yes, Lord.
8 to,
94.
and the rest.
Lordship, in WPC 197 and 198, Wati Jamir is appearing for the private respondent.
Name not reflected. And why should you take the trouble of mentioning on behalf of private respondents?
Lordship, I've made a list because there's analogous matter, so earlier occasion, Wati Jamir has appeared
Okay, we'll show Nana.
I think it has been reflected in the last order.
in the previous order. Yes.
All appeared in all the cases,
No,
the councils.
yes,
no.
yes.
Councils appeared in all the cases.
Yes.
No, no, Lordship.
And for the council.
Uh, in 6 cases, the private respondents are not represented.
There's no appearance, it's been there.
Okay, why should we take all this? Mr. So-and-so. Learned counsel for the petitioner. And Mr. Anangami, the learned senior government advocate for the respondent number 1 in all the writ petitions. Also heard
I Jamir, Your Lordship.
Mr. I. Jamir, the learned counsel for the,
Respondent number 2 to 5. That's
for the
department.
For the department. In all the writ petitions,
Lordship.
in all the writ petitions.
Lordship.
Your good name,
Luckily from Lordship.
Mr. So-and-so. Learned counsel for the respondent 5 to 93. 5 to 93, correct?
Lordship.
Appears in WPC 192/2022 and Mr.
Manay Kunyang, my lord.
So-and-so appears for the respondent number 7 to 54 in WPC 193/2022 and for respondent number 8 to 94 in WPC 195/2022. Stop. None appears for the private respondents. In WPC 189/2022, WPC 190/2022, WPC 191/2022,
194,
WPC 194/2022,
196,
WPC 196/2022,
199,
WPC 197/2022, WPC 198/2022, and WPC 199/2022. Have you filed your affidavit? Have you filed your affidavit,
not yet, my
Mr.
lord.
I. Jamir?
Lordship, no, Lordship,
Okay.
we have received instruction, but we have sought for
Wait, what about
clarification.
you?
No, I filed my bottle number today only.
Okay, and you?
Lordship, I may be granted 3 weeks time to file. our
Mr.
affidavit.
Anami, is not necessary for you.
No, your lordship, I'll just endorse the affidavit filed by the respondent 2 to 5.
Mr. I. Jamir?
Your lordship, it will be better if the state respondent also file their affidavit in the meantime.
State respondent, Mr. I. Jamir.
I mean respondent number 1.
He is chief secretary. He is the chief secretary. Mr. I. Jamir. The learned counsel for the department. 6 for 3 weeks time to file affidavit in opposition. So also. Mr. So-and-so, the learned counsel for the respondent 5 to 93 in WPC 192/2022. And Mr. So-and-so, the learned counsel for the respondent 7 to 54 in WPC 193/2022. And WPC 8 to 94 in WPC and respondent number 8 to 94 in WPC 195/2022. Has similar prayer, makes similar prayers. Listed after 3 weeks for enabling the respondents to file their respective affidavits.
Obligement.
I think. This is the-
May it please your lordship.
Yes,
Lordship, here I'm appearing for respondent number 6 to 37, your lordship. Lordship, if I may
item
be
26,
6 to 37, lordship. Item number 26, lordship.
item 26,
Yes, lordship.
WPC 224.
Yes, lordship.
Yes,
Lordship, here I'm appearing for respondents number 6 to 37, lordship.
6 to 37.
Lordship, I'm yet to file my counter, lordship. So if
What is the matter about Dr. Vikutosam? What is the matter about?
Lordship, the petitioners here are veterinary assistant surgeons. They were recruited, in fact appointed for executive service at one point of time when they were the only eligible candidates in the state. So they have served for 14 to 16 years now, and they want to be regularized.
They have not been regularized.
Yes, ma'am.
They want to be regularized.
Yes, Lord.
Whether this court will have the power to regularize them. Because the regularization is a government policy. Anyhow, ma'am, yes or no?
lordship, 3 weeks may be granted to me,
And
lordship.
Pitano, you file your affidavit?
Lordship,
Wonderful. Okay. Affidavit on behalf of the. On behalf of respondent. MS Luceno, the learned counsel for the respondent number 6 to 37. Prays for 3 weeks time to file affidavit in opposition on behalf of the state respondents. Prayer is allowed, listed up to 3 weeks.
Obligation.
Mr. Lordship,
Yes,
Lordship, I'm petitioning on behalf of Sirma. Lordship, I can grant 3 weeks time to file counter affidavit.
ma'am, what is the case about?
Your Lordship, I'm praying for minimum scale.
Minimum scale.
Your Lordship.
And what is your ground?
Your Lordship, I was appointed as contingency sweeper, Your Lordship. 9/1/2009, Your Lordship.
Yes,
And Your Lordship, the petitioner filed WPC number 1998K of 2022.
Yeah.
And by order dated 9/6/2022, directing the state respondents to consider and dispose the same within a period of 3 weeks, Your Lordship.
okay.
However, by impugned office letter dated 6/8/2022 and 24/9/36/2022 stating that the state government is stating that there is no scheme or policy to grant minimum scale of pay to fixed employees, Your Lordship.
But ma'am,
Your Lordship,
seeing your application,
Your Lordship.
your pleadings are inadequate to grant you scale of pay. Are you led by some lawyers? Are you led or you are appearing in person? You are appearing by yourself.
Your Lordship.
Just keep my words in mind. Your pleadings are inadequate to give you scale of pay. Okay. Yes, MS so Pichano, the government advocate 6 for 3 weeks time to file affidavit in opposition on behalf of the state respondents. Where is the law listed after 3 weeks?
May I please, my lord?
Yes, Mr. Nangami.
Lordship, in this matter, I'm yet to receive instruction from the department, your lordship.
What is the case?
Matters pertains to same, your lordship, as that of the previous matter, your lordship, minimum scale of pay.
Minimum scale of pay.
Yes, the petitioner herein is on a fixed pay labor. drawing a salary of 5,280, Your Lordship.
As those were- Yes, your pleadings are also inadequate to give you scale of pay.
Lordship,
Your pleadings are inadequate.
Lordship, he has served for more than 22 years now. Sir.
Serving for more than 22 years is not the yardstick for granting a same scale of pay. There are other criterias, and you have to actually prove that before this court. You do your,
Lordship,
you do
but
proper
the-
research and come.
Lordship, the other employees in the department who are discharging similar duties.
You have not stated this. You're only making this submission. You just go through your petition. Because in order to seek a scale of pay, you at least have to furnish details that you are actually discharging the same work with this employee, with that employee. Okay. Mr. N. Angani, the learned senior government advocate is allowed 3 weeks time to file affidavit in opposition on behalf of the state respondents. Prayer is allowed, listed after 3 weeks.
To be obliged.
If you oblige, my lord.
My please, Your Lordship,
Yes,
affidavit in reply is yet to be filed.
okay.
So I pray 3 weeks time may be granted.
Okay, Mr. Sensor. Submits that. So the learned counsel for the petitioner submits that he may be allowed 3 weeks time to file affidavit in reply to the affidavit in opposition filed by the state respondents. Stop prayer is allowed, listed after 2 weeks. Yes, madam.
Worship, in the last occasion, I was directed to take fresh steps on.
Who is
responding
for the
opposition.
government? Mr. Thiba.
Mr. Tiba is away.
Thiba. You have taken steps.
Yes, Lordship, I took steps on the 18th of May. 18/5/23.
We will have it.
Lordship.
Yes, state.
Lordship, 2 weeks time we
Yes.
granted to file court affidavits.
The state government is granted 3 weeks time to file affidavit in opposition. Return service in respect of respondent 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The weighted. Listed after 3 weeks.
Worship, in the meantime, if the interim may be.
The interim order passed earlier shall continue till the next returnable deed.
Like, my blessed Lordship,
Yeah,
Lordship, I'm issuing on behalf of additional AG, we secret. Lordship, may kindly grant 3 weeks time to file counter affidavit.
okay, ma'am. MS Pichano, the learned government advocate, 6 for 3 weeks' time to file affidavit in opposition on behalf of the state respondents. Where is allowed, listed accordingly.
Are you blessed? May please Lordship, in the last occasion, we were directed to take steps of notice upon respondent for by Dusty Service. And we have done that, Your Lordship, and I've filed our affidavit this morning,
Upon respondent number 4,
respondent for.
you file your affidavit
Yes, Your Lordship, this morning,
this morning. Affidavit is justice service. Oh. This morning, if we had filed only this morning, it is not placed here. Because the office note shows that affidavit with respect to justice service upon respondent number 4 not filed. So if you have filed only this morning, maybe it's still not on record. MS so the learned counsel for the petitioner submits that the affidavit for service of notice upon the respondent number 4 has been filed. The same, however, is not placed on record. Registry to trace the same and place it on record on the next day, listed after a week. Okay,
Lordship, interim may be allowed.
the interim order passed earlier shall continue till the next returnable date. We'll pass orders only after seeing your affidavit. Okay, okay.